hey, Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Hello, good morning and welcome everyone. How are y'all doing today? Good to see y'all. First of all, I want to go through the chat and say hello, good morning and welcome. And it is a crispy 66 degrees here in Massachusetts this morning. First in the chat was Jennifer. Hello, good morning and welcome. And if y'all haven't checked out Jennifer's latest video, go check it out. It was a fabulous in memory of Cody. Really enjoyed it too. So thank you, Jennifer, for doing that. And thank you, Jennifer. We'll talk about this right here in just a few minutes. I'm still in awe. Robert, hello, good morning and welcome. Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. So my cousin Dory, hello, good morning and welcome. Flip flops and lollipops, hello, good morning and welcome. And Kim, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Joe, hello, good morning and welcome. And Siren, hello, good morning and welcome. Yes, you were first in the chat today. Yep. Let's see. Siren, everybody's saying hello to each other. Jennifer's dropping all those links already. Pam, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Amy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Flip flops. Jennifer's dropping links. I had no sound, or is it just this? The sound should have been there. Did y'all hear it? All the intros and all the good stuff. Thank you. Today is the first day of Gay Pride, and I said I had my hat ready. I said I'm going to wear it today. Why not? Thank y'all very much. This is the old one. It's all sequins, so I had to have it on today. Thank you. Perlini, hello, good morning and welcome. And hi, Jimmy, hello, good morning and welcome. And yes, I have some great news to share with y'all in continuation from yesterday's show. I'm going to be sharing this morning with y'all. Mark, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mark, I think you're gonna like this one too, because I know you were in the conversation with us yesterday about the podcast with YouTube. I'm still a little shaky and nervous, but yeah, the sound was there. Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure I can hear you now. Thank you, Jesus. Lori, Look for an email from me today. Uh-oh, you going to the office? Uh-oh. All right, so today's calendar of events. There's some new things going on in the calendar that I had added. First, you have Dawn's Southern Finds. Dawn and Susie Woozy will go live from the doghouse on Susie Woozy's channel today at 9:30. 10 o'clock of Adventures with Victoria has a new show, and it's called The Mystery Bag Auction. She's starting that today. 10 o'clock, you also have Carol's Creative Corner with Irene and Leo with Steals and Deals. At 10 o'clock, you also have Stacey May W. Catitude with her crafting show. And then at 11 is The Booted Chick. She goes live with her daily devotions. At 11 o'clock, you also have Leslie's Lucky Finds. 11:30 is Jackass Retro. At 12 o'clock is Dawn and Mary with Two Hip Chicks. At 1 o'clock is Saved Here First Ella. 4 o'clock is Creative Creations by Miss Denise with Dawn's channel and Josie's Place. And then Victoria comes back again at 5 o'clock with her and Nana Tink's auction. At 6:30 is Dust Roy with Dust Not Included with Janice. At 7 o'clock is The Vintage Hippie. 8 o'clock is Mary with Ancestral Beginnings. 8 o'clock is also Kajun Sasquatch. 8:30 is Living My Best Life at 60 with Important Tips. At 9 o'clock is Southern Siren Vintage. At 9 o'clock is Steph Self Stuff by the Seashore, and Helen, the New England Thrifter with Laverne and Shirley Show. And the end of the night at 9:30 is Veronica Mika with her live show. And that's what I have for today's list of events for today. Then we also have Denise. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Jennifer's already dropping them links, so y'all check them out. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and start talking about what happened overnight when I woke up this morning. Rob and I had a great laugh this morning. It was unbelievable. So with that, I'm going to add this to the screen so I can show y'all. And I'll add this. Hello, Hetty. Hello, good morning and welcome. Busy day on YouTube. Yes, right? There's over 21 shows today, all day long. All right, so let me share this and show y'all what happened yesterday. If y'all missed yesterday's show, yesterday we talked about taking, and I'm going to enlarge this so y'all can see it. Yeah. All right. So my first thing I want to do, this is the video from yesterday when we talked about, the topic was about taking your videos and putting them into podcasts. Yesterday, I talked about one show that I just did last Thursday where I did the first Q&A all about Etsy. And that's what I titled it in the playlist, Q&A all about Etsy. Very short, very quick. So this morning I woke up, again, nothing big. Yesterday I had 491 views as of yesterday. Now today makes a week that I put this video out on podcast, but also uploaded it from my morning show. And it was everything you need to know about Etsy, Q&A. That was the actual, the video that I put out. Yesterday was at 491 views. So this morning I wake up, let me exit this. And I was telling Robert, I said, Robert, I lost some subscribers, which was interesting overnight because I was at 1833 yesterday. Right here, you'll see my numbers was 1,833 yesterday. And I looked at it this morning, it was 17. I didn't even think about it because I'm thinking of the 200 subscriber 2,000 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. I woke up this morning and I said, well, Robert, I went down from 1,833 yesterday to 1,706. I said, I lost some subscribers overnight. That was weird. Well, I went on ahead because when I wake up in the morning, I come down, I get all my emails answered. Then I go to my Etsy, eBay stores and all my platforms and check and see if there's any sales, pull orders, that kind of stuff. So I did all of that. And then I turned around and I went upstairs because when Robert wakes up, I hear him and I go upstairs and have coffee with him and spend time with him before my morning show. So then I'll open it up and it's like, wait, Robert said, no, you didn't lose any subscribers. I said, yes, I did. I was looking at 1,706 subscribers this morning. So him and I talk and he says, no, you're going to have to get ready to do your 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I said, no, I'm not even at 2,000 yet. He said, you better look at those numbers. I said, yeah, it says 1,706. Not thinking to read what was on the screen, I woke up to 2,706 subscribers this morning. So I said, wait, something's not right. This has got to be a glitch. Well, I went to the video from yesterday, and it hit overnight. Now, mind you, we just talked about this yesterday with podcasts. This video that I just put out a week ago, last night, hit 5,577 views overnight on this one video that I just put out last night, that I put out a week ago today, I mean. And that means overnight with this video pushed, I gained 876 subscribers overnight. What? I couldn't believe it. I told Robert, no way, no way. He said, look at those numbers. Sure enough, he was right. Like always, you got to get ready to do a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. And again, that video hit over 5,577 views just last night, because when I ended, and I do this every show, when I end a show, like last night was the hump day auction, I'll look at my numbers, I'll look at what I did on my show, and I still saw that was still 1833. And again, last night I did go to some auctions, I did do some other channels, hellers and all that kind of stuff. Went to bed about 9:30ish, still at 1833. Woke up this morning, I'm thinking, okay, 1706, I lost some subscribers. Oh, well. Then I had that conversation with Robert this morning. That's like, no freaking way. There's got to be a glitch. So I did go to the video, and Robert did go look at my my list of podcasts. And sure enough, he did see those numbers as well. So, yeah, that one podcast last night. And so what I did was I looked at all the different lists that I have, and it's like, Robert, I wonder if I should change the titles of the other podcast lists that I have, because I took those and I created the original morning show and labeled it as my title. And with this one, I only put Q&A all about Etsy. So I said, I wonder if I should change those. So guess what I did this morning? I went back to that playlist and I changed every one of the titles. Q&A all about and the eBay Poshmark. And that's what I did. So we'll see how that works, because again, this happened overnight and I'm like still in shock. There's no freaking way. So I'm waiting to see what happens during the weekend and see if those numbers change and go back down. Is it a glitch? I don't know, but I'm in like shaking awe this morning. So it is amazing that just something like that happened overnight on podcasts. And we just had that conversation yesterday, right? Crazy. Please hit the thumbs up. Hello, Laura. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. Busy day. Everybody's saying hello. Craig, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Everybody else is saying hello and good morning. Deborah, hello, good morning and welcome. Let's see. And again, like I'm always saying, I'm always trying something different. And I just started the podcast thing about a month ago. The Bud Files, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, Robert and I had a good laugh this morning because he kept telling me, no, you're wrong. You better look at them numbers. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? Mona, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, holy moly is right. Let's see here. Sending people wild. Yeah, it is amazing. It was. I'm like, no way. Yeah. Hello, Lisa. Hello, good morning and welcome. Yeah, holy crap is right. And again, we just had that conversation yesterday about trying to put your videos into a podcast list. And I've been watching those numbers, but this I could not have imagined that video overnight, just from us having that conversation yesterday. And yeah, so I think podcast, and I did sign up for the podcast yesterday, Anchor that Danny May was talking about, but I still have to upload a video there for this stuff to go on. Can't remember how to do that. I will definitely be having a video to do on that. Definitely. We're getting to talk about Amber and Etsy policies along with children's items tomorrow. Awesome. Cool. And let's see, Johnny. Yes, girl. I kept telling Robert, there's no way. Vintage Memories. Hello, good morning. I get the celebration giveaways going. Not today. I want to make sure these numbers stick. I'm just not jumping the gun. That's all. I'm going to have to get on that trend. I told you yesterday. I know you did not understand it yesterday, but when I woke up this morning to this, I have to share with y'all because we just had that topic yesterday. Irene, hello, good morning and welcome. Johnny, you work so hard in it. Well, thank you very much, Laura. And Laura, I want to keep up with your numbers on your subscribers because I do have your information in all those videos as well. I think it's true and it's good. Thank you. And that's why I'm sharing this with y'all this morning. You missed some gifts. Gifts from who? You missed. Oh, yeah. I do have to go back. Yes, thank you. I'm sharing screens, and yeah, thank you very much for pointing that out, because I did see. First was Amy. Thank you very much. And I got to bring Glammaz on because she's in the back just smiling away with me here, camera. Amy, thank you very much for the gift. And I Spy Queen got that gift. And I'm taking a screenshot so when I do the gift of the members scroll, I can have it correctly done. And then Michael gave out a gift. And did anybody get that one? I don't see where anybody got that one yet. I'm looking. No, not that I can see. And just let me know in the chat if you see whoever got the gift from Michael. Also, we'll talk a little bit about making sure if you're not a member yet, that you do make sure to, and I saw, let's see here. So first I want to do this. As y'all know, it's time for a chair dance. Let me get that comment off real quick and put a star where it's at. All right, first we have Michael. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. This is for you. Thank you for giving a gift to someone in the chat as a member. Thank you very much. This is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem. Let him have it. And this is for you, I Spy Queen, who just got the gift. Thank you very much for becoming a member now, because Michael gifted it. Here's for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
And thank you very much. Now, Michael gave out a gift membership, but I don't see anyone who had it claimed yet. But Michael, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. So the first one was for Amy, Hot Mess Thrifter. Lord Jesus, I can't even say it right. Hot Mess Thrifter. I had it right. Duh. And now this one is for you, Michael. I'm sorry if I said it wrong first. The other one was for Amy. This one's for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem. Let him have it. And as soon as I see the member that get it, I'll go and do that. Now, I got to do this one because she's waiting in the back room, and I have to highlight it in the chat. So let me find it first. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I know usually those do show up in the StreamYard. The other ones don't. I wish they would. Why I can't find it? It was at 8:40, after 8:45, 8:45, 8:45, 8:45, 8:45. Why is it not showing up in the chat yet? Oh, there it is. Whoa. Glammaz Closet, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. It is time for another chair dance. Thank you so much. This is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem. Let him have it. Thank you very much.
Sorry. I was still jamming out.
Yeah, you and I both. All right, let me go back to where I was because I see some others came in, and that was where I was at. Nope, that was before that. Where's my star? There it is, right there. Good morning, Dee Dee. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and thank you very much. And that's why I'm glad I did share that yesterday, because I didn't expect that to happen overnight. So I love sharing this kind of stuff with y'all. I'm always trying something different and seeing if it sticks. If not, I'm going to try something else. And that's what happened. So I definitely am glad to share that news with y'all this morning. And Robert had to keep, no, Johnny, look at those numbers. Look at, I am. So hello, Aaron. Hello, good morning and welcome. Good to see y'all. Let's see, just a friendly reminder. Yes, okay, now this portion. If you're not a member yet, Go down. You can click on the one that Glammaz just put in if it's still in the chat. Go to that membership, the gift giving that she did a super chat, super sticker. Go to the three dots and it should say membership or join. If not, just go down to the bottom, because a lot of times once it leaves the chat, you can't get to it. It's got to be in the chat for you to click on it. Go down to the bottom where that $ looking thing is that says super chat, super sticker. Click on it and hit membership. When you hit membership, go to the top three dots at the very top of the block that opens up. Hit that three dots and it says gift giving. Click on the gift giving and then another one will open up, and you got to turn that on. It's automatically off. You have to turn it on, and you have to do that to every chat you go to, that if you're thinking about maybe like their channel content and you want to become a member, make sure you have it turned on, because if somebody gifts a member in the chat, you will be able to get that or be eligible for it, because you got to be members only can do the gifting, and then those who are not a member can receive it. But you have to have that little dial turned on to be able to accept membership as gifts before somebody, like for example, now I got one open from Michael. So whoever may get it, it'll show up in the chat that you received the membership from that person who did the gifting. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Dawn. Lori just subs. My subs went up as well. Okay, good. Rob and I were talking about this morning. I wasn't sure if it would be able to affect you, because I wasn't sure where you were before this video came out a week ago and before last night. So I just want to make sure, and thank you for letting me know that. Let's see here. Yarn again, hello, good morning, and welcome. And I was hoping that it did, because I do have your information as well, because you were in the show with me. Patrick, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Not yet. Let's see here. Mona did what? Congratulations. How to join? That's how you would better join. Or if you want to become a member, just go to the little $. You can either become a member by joining, or at the bottom of the screen, there's that word join. You can join through there, or go to the bottom and join as a member there. I'm still on cloud 9.
I can imagine. My God.
Danielle, hello, good morning, and welcome. And you and I have been chatting a lot about that as well.
Yes.
In the chat, the three dots should join. Okay, there you go. Johnny, and you know what? I usually never do, but I don't know why. I guess because I'm in the state I'm in this morning, still in awe and shock. And Robert kept having to tell me, we laughed so hard after he kept telling me, look at those numbers. Good morning, Dawn.
I'm so excited.
It was like funny this morning, yeah. Let's see. Danielle, I don't see the join button. So maybe at the bottom of the screen, that little $, that's the members super chat, super sticker. There should be one. When you click on that, that's going to be an open panel that when you click on it, it's going to say join as a member, or you can do a gift giving, accept gifts. And yeah, Dawn's video was beautiful. I watched it yesterday when it came out. So y'all make sure y'all check out her videos, especially the latest one she just did. She's been doing a lot through StreamYard, and them videos have been coming out really nice. When she told me that's what she did it through was StreamYard. Did the community tab, did it move or what? The community tab for your channel or mine, it should still be there. Yeah, make sure you're on your, it may not be able to be done on your phone. That might be why. That may be why. Johnny, does everyone have the podcast feature? Is it still looking for it? When you go into the top of your channel, if you have it, I know we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but what you want to do is go to your main page, go to your content, and it should be right here at the top is where you're going to find it, right across the top of all your tabs. So like, for example, when you go here, you go to your manage videos. When you go to your videos, it's going to come automatically to your content, and then see if it's across the top. If it is, if not, you got to go over here to create new podcast. If you have it, you should be able to do that and then create one or create a new podcast or go with what you have already on the list. That's how you would do that to create it. And then you should, if you have it there, that's how you can do your podcast. I don't have it either. And I saw that somebody asked yesterday, do I have to have 1,000 subscribers or be monetized? No, because a lot of people in the chat said they are not monetized. They only had like 500 subscribers and they did have the podcast. So you got to keep checking. Hello, Ella. Hello. Good morning and welcome. We were talking about this. Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. So go check yesterday's video. I did go into a lot of details with that. I'm on my phone. It may not work on the phone. I'm not sure because I don't do a lot with my phone, but I know you can join on your phone because I do see it on some channels that I'm at if I'm on my phone. I was looking for that for your calendar. The calendar isn't in the calendar. Yeah, in the community tab. It should be probably I might need to update it this weekend and bring it up higher, but it is in the community tab. You just got to scroll down to, I want to say, 4th or 5th post. John, hello, good morning and welcome. I've seen a lot more podcasts these days. It's been really pushing them. I know it was short recently. Yeah, and it's amazing overnight. Yep. And I know Glammaz and I has been talking about that behind the scenes a lot about the podcast on the shows, because I did do the podcast list. And like I told Robert this morning, I said, I wonder, I may have to change the titles of all my podcasts, because this one I just kept it Q&A all about Etsy. So what I did was I went back in and I changed all my titles on the podcast to Q&A all about Poshmark, Q&A all about eBay. So maybe that may help as well. I'm doing different things to see, because once something happens, I analyze it and say, okay, what should I do now to the rest? And that's what I did. So we'll see what happens with those. I did change it to a shorter title. Now, for what we're here for today, what's Q&A all about? Poshmark.
Poshmark.
Yeah. So if you are here and you have not taken that step yet, and you're thinking about going into Poshmark, and you have some of those questions that are like, I'm not sure, you're on the fence, I don't know, and you have those questions, this is where you want to be to ask. Glammaz has been gracefully doing this with me every Thursday. And so we try to answer every question we can. And if we can't, usually she'll look it up, and then we'll bring it on the beginning of the next show. And I think we had something from last week. I don't remember. But before we go any further, Glammaz, I want you to go ahead and promote your channel and all the things you have coming up, because I do know you have a calendar of events coming up this month. Take it away.
It's kind of a crazy calendar of events this month, kids. Oh my God. And I'm so sunburnt. I apologize. I forgot to put on I slather my Irish grandchildren in sunscreen. Totally forgot to put any on me. So I apologize if I seem a little touchy and my screen's extra bright. There's a reason for that. Okay, so let's start with this weekend. I'm doing a meetup at the bin, so you probably see me on a couple of different live channels, because they're doing a meetup at the St. Louis bins, and I can't wait to meet Mark and Mike in person, and Angie Resells. I've met Kristen once, and I can't wait to see her again, so that's going to be fun. And that is this Saturday. This Sunday, every Sunday morning, I have a Sunday brunch with Glammaz at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. And we just talk about reselling in general, fashion in general, things that annoy us in general. Sometimes we talk about breakfast foods and our favorite things. And every once in a while, you got to pop on your tiara and spread the salt. So you never know what we're going to talk about. But I have that Sunday brunch with Glammaz every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central. And the next week is going to be crazy. On Tuesday at 6 p.m. On Tuesday, June the 6th, I'll be on Kajun Roots Reseller members only auction. And for everybody in the chat that doesn't know about the members only auction, you don't have to be a member to bid. You just have to be a member to be able to sell. So please note that clarification, because that's important. So come on and check out our cool stuff. We've got such an array of sellers, and it's incredible. And then probably my absolute favorite thing this month, we are celebrating Pride Month. We're celebrating the month of Pride, and I am going to be the host. I'm not selling. I'm just going to be the host, and unless we get donations, and then anything that I sell will go directly. All the profits go towards the Trevor Project. But we have a lineup of LGBTQ plus community sellers, including a guest appearance by someone that you rarely see on camera. My brother is excuse me, he's an artist, and he'll be selling. He'll be doing his Lena Tower artwork. So he actually has been working on some pieces, and he'll be in full drag for this show. And then we have Johnny, we have Michael, we have Dawn and Mary. So members of this community that we want to show support to, and that we want to make sure are going to be that we show visible support to this month. I think it's very important because there's been a lot of pushback against the community, and we want to make sure that they know that we're showing them love and that we support them. So the Pride auction, the first annual Glammaz Closet Pride auction, the gayest auction on YouTube, will be at 6 p.m. Central, Thursday, June the 8th. Please be there and enjoy the, you don't have to come and bid, just enjoy the chat and just show your support and give them thumbs up and right-ons. But if you want to find some really great stuff, my people do have good taste. And that, I think, wraps it up for now. Oh, on the 15th, we do have a live at the bar on my channel as well, but we'll talk about that next week. We'll talk about that a little closer to the date.
And if you notice in the chat, Jennifer has been dropping the links for every one of the shows that Glammaz has coming up. I do not have the thumbnail for next week because I just finalized the list. I want y'all to please keep Touch Man in your thoughts and prayers. He was supposed to be on our membership celebration. It's the way I do it every month, once a month on the first Tuesday of each month. It is amazing channel members in my monthly showcase live sale. So only those on the panel are members, but everybody is welcome to come on, just like I would do the Hump Day auction or the Deals of the Dawn. But his father's in ICU, so please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers as he's going through this at this time. Yeah. I do have my lineup just finalized last night. So I do have because he was one of them, and we had a little chit chat in the email. So I do have all 6 of those who are members for this next Tuesday. That thumbnail will come out this Saturday. So please make sure you check it out. Also, don't forget the Deals of the Dawn. Dawn Southern Finds, Dawn, if Two Hip Chicks, if you're listening, please check your emails because I did send you an email. This morning, we have some changes that are going to be happening with the Deals of the Dawn. And one of them is that you want to make sure you're subscribed to Dawn's Southern Finds Dawn, because in July, she is taking the show over. But I have some changes that are going to happen before that I need to make sure I get all together for that. So if you have any questions about Poshmark, please ask in the chat with the word Q, the word Q, question all in caps, and then your question, or Q and an @Cajun Roots so I can make sure I don't miss it. Also, if you need anything with Glammaz, all of her information is in the description bar below. That includes her Etsy, her Poshmark, her Instagram, her email, her YouTube channel. All that information you need is in the description bar below. Of course, and then tomorrow we'll be doing the Q&A all about Etsy, and that's with Design Laura's. So make sure you come in with your questions. Glammaz, I love that. Glammaz, I have to let my daughter and her know. We'll have to get
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn says, what did I miss? You might have to go back because I don't have to keep going over because we're in a podcast. I'm doing podcast. I got that on my mind now. So yeah, and the link for the members showcase will come out this weekend. Let's see, I will. So yeah, if you have any questions, please ask in the chat. We would love to get your answers for your questions. And usually that we do this every Thursday. So make sure you do come in. Why do I have, I don't know what, I'm going to look at my description. I'm just noticing something's not right in my description for that video. So I'll go back and look. So if you have any questions, please make sure you do ask. We want to make sure we get your answers. So Glammaz, did we have something from last week you said you were going to look into for today? I don't remember. I think we did or didn't.
I honestly can't remember. This is what happens. I get my grandkids. I've got my whole life set up, my whole business set up, my whole timeline. I've got a schedule for everything. And then I get my grandkids and I just go nuts and I become a kid again. And I totally forget. I forget everything.
I remember. I wasn't sure. Because I think last week we were talking in reference to the policies and things like that. There was something about policies that we were talking about, things that or list of policies or something that was changing for Poshmark. I couldn't remember now. I should have wrote my notes down, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's tickling my memory. I just don't.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, especially when it comes to Poshmark. I know last week we talked a little bit about the the bots and sharing and listings and things like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I think we talked a little bit about policies and things like that last week.
Well, I know that they haven't done Poshmark has something new, and if you weren't here last week, Poshmark does have a new thing that they're beta testing, which is a promoted listing. And that's like eBay does, but Poshmark's never done that before. They've never done like promoted closet listings. And on Poshmark, they call it your closet and not your store. So, and everybody gets a Poshmark closet. You don't have to pay extra for a store or whatever. Everybody has a closet. So, so in your Poshmark closet, if there's, according to the beta testing information that I got, if there is something that you want to have promoted, like a promoted listing would be on eBay, you can pay up for that. The problem is, from what I understand from people who have beta tested, and I actually think that the Beans would be, MJ Beans would be great to have on about that, because they are participating in the beta test.
Okay.
They were chosen to participate in the beta test. And they said that the problem with the promoted listing is that every time somebody clicks and looks at it, that you're charged for that. And they would take that off of I don't remember if they take it off of your profit or they take it right out of your Poshmark account right there. Or if they wait until...
Don't they have to set a limit of what they want for their budget?
And that's the thing. I don't know. So the Beans would actually the Beans would actually be good to have come on if you can get them in the morning, because again they're doing it live, and they seem to be. I don't think they're all that thrilled with it, but I could be wrong. They may have, that may change.
All right. Rob has a great question. Is that per view fee?
I think it is a per view fee. And again, you want to talk to the Beans. They're like so cute. God, yeah. I want to just squeeze their cheeks. You'll want to talk to the Beans about that, because I think that's what they're saying. Because they told the rest of us, hey, we're beta testing and we're doing a cross section and we're just going to random pick and blah, blah, blah. I wasn't picked, and you have to apply for it. I applied for it and I wasn't picked because I was curious about that for my channel as well. And for general Poshmark information, just to have it. But that's what it's pay-per-click. Is that what Michael's saying? Yeah, I think Michael said it's pay-per-click. Yeah. So yeah, per view fees. Which doesn't.
All right, Dawn has a question. Yeah. I've been getting a good bit of spam lately, asking me to call them a number. Then someone saying, I saw you liked something, but it's a way too high. You should check out.
Yeah, I got a bit of that spam too. I got it in my email inbox. And they're like, here, give me. I don't know how these people are getting I don't know how these people are getting my email information. And maybe they're on Poshmark specifically to sort of try and target people and send them information. But I got somebody who sent me information and they're like, hey, I saw that you liked this. I have this for sale, and why don't you come on over to me? And then they have like a link to click that is not Poshmark. And I just completely ignored it because I don't sell off platform, and I don't buy off platform unless I already know the platform that I'm buying from, like Amazon or Walmart or Johnny or, eBay or something like that. I think that's unsolicited spam.
Now, is that coming in through Poshmark emails, or is that coming through your personal or business email?
It's coming through the Poshmark comments section, which it shouldn't be able to do that. But for some reason, they're figuring out how to send the spam on Poshmark. Poshmark was originally set up where you cannot do that. You can't like link anything. You can't put phone numbers. You can't do anything. But there's always for for every block, there's always somebody who has slicked their way around it. So
Right. And then Veronica says, and links, emails, phone numbers people try to send you on Posh equals spam.
that's right. Yeah, you know how on eBay people are like, "Oh, let's go off platform and we'll do a deal or something like that." You can't. Poshmark used to be set up to where you couldn't do that. I think, honestly, I think once they changed owners, they may have relaxed those rules, or they may have installed new, information or whatever, but it doesn't block that anymore. But yeah, I would definitely not. No.
And then Michael says they are creating bundles to send spam to use too.
Users also. Yeah, because in a bundle conversation, I think you actually may be able to do that.
I'm trying to think. It was Victoria, was that you that made a comment one morning in reference to you were getting bundles, things sent to you in your Poshmark that you never even looked at? All right, let's see. I hate it when they create a bundle and send it to me, and I have one lady that does it weekly. Now, is that from what you've seen, or you searched, or is it? How are you able to do that? She said, "Yeah."
No, I had a lady who sent me stuff. First of all, stuff that was half my size. I'm like, honey, if you even looked, I'm like, obviously you are not looking at who you're sending this to, because I am a 52-year-old fluffy lady, and you are sending me, like, they said they were trying to send me like size, 8 coochie cutter shorts, and I'm like, good God, woman. And they were saying, I'm like, do I look like I wear it? I don't know. Maybe I do. They sent me like 2 other things that are things that I would never, ever, ever, ever wear. And it's just ridiculous, because I'm an older lady. I'm a woman of a certain age. We don't do certain things. We don't wear certain things. I'm not wearing like a sheer mesh top. I mean, it's just, that's not my thing. And this lady created a bundle for me, and then you can actually create a bundle, and it was like, so-and-so is styling you. I'm like, I wouldn't call that styling. I'm telling you right now.
Can you report them? And then
I didn't. I just blocked her. I was like, please don't style. And I responded very politely, but very professionally. I said, please don't style me. Thank you.
And Victoria said there was nothing that she even searched for or even hearted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Laura has a question. Is there a way to mark those messages as spam or stop them?
You can't really mark them as spam, but what you can do is, in your email, if they send you an email, you can, but if they send it to you in the Poshmark platform, the best thing to do is to go click on not if they send you a link to sell off platform or anything, but click on their name. It'll take you to their Poshmark page, and in their about, you can click on their about, and you can block them. So you won't get any more messages from them. It's like they just disappeared from Poshmark for you.
Patrick said, I was about to say recharge, but nope, Grandma took it up a notch.
You know me. Yes. And if y'all don't know, y'all weren't alive in the 80s and 90s, honey.
All right. Pronini says you have to be so careful. Someone in my family was scammed out of $500 for clicking on what they thought was a legit site. People from other countries, you will never get your money back.
That's so darn true. And the thing is that if you're on a platform and you're buying and selling, stay on the platform. That's how they get you. People will, that's one way that they get you. And, there are scammers all over. They're always coming up with new stuff. But one of the oldest ways to do it is to be like, oh, let's do a deal off of this platform so that nobody takes any fees. Right. And that's not a good idea, because there's a reason why that platform is in place and why they take the fees, and part of that has to do with, spyware and malware and stuff.
Right. All right. Thank you for the information. I have to go see you later. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to check out the Dawn Southern Finds Dawns and Susie Woozy are going live from the doghouse on Susie Woozy's channel. All right, so I'm dropping the link and it should be in the chat. If you would like to come on and join us on the panel when it comes to question and answers and topics that we're talking about with Poshmark today, you are more than welcome to come up and join us. Or if you just want to promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that as well. I got an email from Kohl's yesterday saying I won something as a member. It looks so real, I deleted it. Spam. Yeah, and that's another thing. Anytime you get any email, no matter what platform you're on, I'm noticing, for example, I got yesterday, I got one for Amazon, but I didn't click the link. I read the email, and it said I had an issue with my debit card. I had to link my debit card to my Amazon account. Like, that's interesting because I don't have any problems. I have no issues. So I went, and it is tied into my business account. So I went in directly to Amazon to my exactly how to tell you what to do when you click the link. So I went through and I followed everything, and I don't have any issues. I couldn't find any questions. I didn't have any messages from Amazon. So I deleted it as a spam, because you got to be careful with any links that somebody sends you in any email or any platform. I know even when I get a question for, say, one of my debit cards or credit cards, I go directly to the site. Do not link and click on any links that somebody sends you in an email, because that can be some trouble.
Yeah.
Out of what I'm hearing, with a lot of people having issues. Orlando, hello, good morning and welcome. Peddling Profits, hello, good morning and welcome. And if you have any questions about Poshmark, please make sure you do ask. Everyone, all right, Jessica, have a great day. Well, I made a podcast. I added it to a live we did with Brandon on Storage Hunters. Let's see what happens. That's all you can do, is keep at it.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that too. I mean, I'm glad that everybody's trying it. At least try it. Someone was trying to steal your CC number, Johnny. Those type of sucks. Yeah, and that's why I didn't do it. I didn't click through it. I said, no, I'm going directly into my account. I go directly to, and I followed the instructions in the email, but when I went directly to my store on Amazon, I didn't go through and click the link and follow what they said, because that was just too leery for me. But I went directly through it, and there was nothing. So yeah, you can't fool me. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. Another good thing to keep in mind is if you don't request it, it is not legit. And if it sounds too good to be true, it ain't true.
Yes.
Life with Polly. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing, please?
Oh, God. I'm going to say this, and it has nothing to do with Poshmark, but you're going to want to hear it. There's one going around with Netflix. And also with Amazon, your Amazon account, and with Netflix account, I've been getting spam email, and I've been getting spam on my phone text, and it says there is an issue with your Netflix account, and there is an issue with your Amazon account, and it's been saying, more than one has been detected, and I've been. Nope.
Life with Polly makes a good point too. Also on Facebook, make sure you don't click any links through Facebook as well.
That's right.
Let's see. Work is working me.
Bye, baby girl.
I've been getting those texts on my work phone, not even associated with Netflix.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I had one that was associated with some cable company too, and we don't have cable. We have a streaming service. So it was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, why don't you send it to somebody, Lord God Jesus, do not get me started on this. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And again, it's just, especially when you're getting these emails and stuff, no matter if you're in Poshmark, Etsy, any platform, you got to be careful when they're sending you these emails. Like for Robert, he don't have anything to do with those in his business account on his business phone for work.
Yeah.
And he's getting them. I didn't even know that. He didn't tell me. But anywho, yeah, I never click. If it doesn't sound good, don't do it. They are emails. Yes, exactly. And it's getting worse. So always be careful. When in doubt, go directly to that website or go directly to your account.
Yeah.
If you have any issues, trust me, they will send you an email in that platform. I guarantee. Get more expensive the time to turn around, Margie. Yeah. Well, Netflix also started where they're going to be doing where they were having issues where people were sharing their login information. And now what they're doing is if you are sharing with either family or friends, now you can have the opportunity to have them join as a member, I guess, on your account for a fee. So they're going to start letting you do that. But yeah, I wouldn't if you don't have any directly to it. Let's see. Yeah, if you check certain links, email or Facebook, they actually take you over to a whole computer. Yeah, exactly. And then of course, once you sign in, guess what? You're giving them your information. So be careful.
Yeah.
Little Debbie says, "Oh my Johnny, 15 more days to." Yes, and also on that Sunday is Mary's birthday to Hip Chicks Mary. Her birthday's that Sunday.
Oh, do you guys share a birthday, or is it like the Sunday after yours?
I'm on the 15th. I'm on the 16th. She's on the 18th. She's on Father's Day this year. Most sites already have inboxes set up, and if you company, yes, exactly. So just go to the company and or your website. Never click on an email that doesn't look right. And that's a good point on the platform.
Yeah, it's if somebody wants you to, if there's anybody in the chat that is new, or anybody who watches this later who is newer at selling online with Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, any of that, the number one red flag for us is usually if somebody's like, hey, let's do a deal offline. Don't do it, guys. Do not do it, because that is going to be a scam, and you're going to end up giving up either your product or some money or both and getting absolutely nothing in return. Don't do deals offline. Do not do deals off of your platform.
Yeah. Also, I've been watching a couple of videos where this one that we watched, the guy got an email stating that he wanted to do a return, that the item has not been as described or didn't work, or some problems with the item. Well, they went through their inventory. They looked for their sales. They didn't have a sale from that person. And then they went into their inventory to say, do we still have it? And guess what? It was still right there on the shelf. So they knew immediately, no, this is not because he kept telling them, look, I open a return, I'll send you a label. And they kept talking about it in the procedures. And sure enough, the guy never bought it. It never got sold. It was still in his store. So, and he didn't have no record of being sold. Yeah,
Patrick Murphy's going through something like that right now. I'm keeping updated with him, but he says, did you see his comment in the chat?
No, I'm getting there, but real quick, this video right here that Mom Knows Treasures just dropped. I'm gonna check that out. If y'all know Cody, she did pass away.
Saw that.
She did a tribute to Cody. I love it. So definitely watch it. And Jennifer's been doing some videos where she's been actually doing her live recordings through StreamYard, and it's amazing how big of a difference her videos are now. So go check it out. Leave her a comment.
I saw that. It was a really, really beautiful tribute. It was really sweet.
I am still waiting for my pics from whatever country prints from AOL.
Yeah, it's true.
I did a deal with you offline.
Okay, but I'm trustworthy.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got to know the person.
I'm cute. No, I'm not.
From UPS, IRS, Social Security. Yeah, those are fake. Yeah, that's not right, because they won't do that. They'll definitely. Margie, I have been watching a lot of their Netflix movies. Some of them are pretty good. Yeah, they have a new subscription thing now if you want to share your, because they were talking about banning all that.
Yeah, we have networks. We have Netflix and another streaming service. I don't have cable at all. And they were like, hey, your cable company said blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Dora says, especially when you seek out they do seek out for new sellers that have low rating. And that is so true.
That's right.
You got to be watching that.
Yes.
Johnny likes, it's Flip Squad. There's a guy who we were talking about, him and his wife, where they did this issue with the eBay return. That's the channel I was talking about. And again, when Robert's in the chat and I know talk about something, because a lot of times it's channels that I don't watch a lot, but only with Robert, he knows some channels like that. So yeah. Johnny likes to call Jennifer Victoria. Did I do that? Did I say that? It's Jennifer, not Victoria. I thought I said Jennifer.
We should do, actually, I'm willing to sacrifice one of my Poshmark Thursdays. We should do one Q&A all about scams, how to avoid getting scammed on selling platforms. Absolutely.
That's why he's also known as the Bearded Thrifter. Yep.
The Bearded Thrifter.
I run into Julian all the time. Okay. Yeah. But he had that. He's the one that just did the video we watched this weekend where, I mean, this guy was demanding a return, wanting his money back. He went on ahead and tried to say, well, look, just open a return. I have it for free. Nothing happened. So he kept looking for his sales to see if he had it sold that he didn't know about. And it was still right there on the shelf. Never sold it. It was never a sale. So you got to watch that. You did say Jennifer, but sounded like you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm not you that much like that, Victoria. I know you love to color everybody different, but Lord, please don't let me do that. Mm-hmm. Does anyone know how long it takes for an item to get delivered from eBay using eBay international shipping, standard shipping? I sent an item to Mexico and it did stop tracking when it gets to California with no update sent. If you're not getting an update, if you see where it goes to, especially with international shipping, it's going to go to some hub. Last week I had when it went to Illinois. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I get it goes to New York. Sometimes I get it goes to Florida. It all depends on where the hub is. What you can do is if you have the tracking where it says it has been delivered to, and you know that's the actual address for that hub, mm-hmm. Once it gets there, a lot of times they don't update their system. But one thing you can do is go in, get the tracking number, go into USPS, put that tracking number in, and you check off you would like to get emails on updates, and then click your email, or you put a notation in there like whoever it was going to or whatever country it was going to, or if you want to put a code that you know that is for that package, and then you hit enter. I guarantee you within a couple of days, you will start getting movement of where it's at, because sometimes it doesn't get updated. But when I do that, within a day or two, I already have an update of where it's at. So you may want to do that as well. But once it gets to the hub, you're good. Oh my God, Spectrum. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Improving the network. Yeah, you're right about that. Debbie, you need to point him into a video getting the same subscribers, either some subscribers. Let's see here. Channels isn't really, but maybe someday. Yes, it went to the hub in California. Okay, so that means once it's there, you okay. But if you want to get it to like I get a push to get a notifications, I usually take the tracking number and it says from who. You can put whatever you want in there. And what I usually do is put where or what destination it was to or what country, so I know that that package is for that item that I want to push. And then once you hit entered, within 12 to 24 hours, you should get a notification of where the next steps are, or get an update. I have not had cable since 2004. You know, that's even worse when you're getting phone calls like that or messages and you don't even have it. Hello, right. Tracy. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Open Eyes and Open Ears. Open first cup of coffee. I hear that. If you call a person like that more than 3 times, they would appear in jail. Yeah. Yeah, they do. And you got to be careful with that. Yeah, and that's what I do, and I find it works. Yvonne. Not every time, but 9 times out of 10 it does. All right, it is now 9:30. What's up, Larry? Well, hello, good morning and welcome.
Hi, Larry.
Long time no see. How you been? Good to see you. So if you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to do that at the top of the chat. Also, make sure you do have your camera on so I can verify that it's you. But if you're one of those that want to make sure your camera's off after, you're more than welcome to do that before I put you on the panel. Jersey says, Lisa, it probably wasn't updated until it was delivered. Yeah, because a lot of times once it gets to the hub, that's the last time, especially going overseas, that a lot of times that's when that ends. But if you do what I just said, again, you get a push to where you will start getting more notifications thereafter. Harold, hello, good morning and welcome. So if you have any questions in the chat that has to do with Poshmark, please feel free to ask in the chat because we'll make sure we get them answered for you, especially if you're on the fence and you're not sure and you're thinking about getting into podcast Poshmark. I also hate when you call this. You need to sign up and please don't beat me with a leaded pipe. Yes, indeed.
Don't hit me with the card. Yeah.
Jennifer, if you would please, if you can, drop the link to Susie Woozy and Dawn Southern Finds Dawn live from the doghouse. I would love for us to do a raid because this week it is on Susie Woozy's channel and they are starting to rotate. and they're trying to get the word out because instead of it being always on Dawn's channel, they are rotating, and today it is on Susie Woozy's channel. So I would love for y'all to please get into a raid with Susie Woozy going live from the doghouse, please.
Raid.
A few. So if y'all would, please, let's do that. And if you have any special events and you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. But I would love to make sure we do raid Susie Woozy's channel. I found over the years on YouTube that the reseller part of the storage auction videos don't do well. We're digging out some of the storage units. We get great views. Yeah, it depends on what it is. All right, here's the link for the raid. Go in there and let's put raid from Kajun Roots Resellers so we can give them some eyes on their channel because they are starting to rotate, and it is on Susie's channel this week. And then, of course, it'll be on Dawn's next week. So let's do that, and make sure you put raid from Kajun Roots Reseller as you enter the chat. As you know, I love doing that after each show, and today is one of those days that we do end the show a little early. So please make sure you do check that out and go give them a raid and give them some thumbs up and some support. Also, don't forget to check out the calendar. I will be updating it this weekend to give it back up to the community tab. And with that being said, Glammaz, go ahead and promote your channel for those who may not know what you got coming up. Jennifer's already starting to drop the links in the chat.
Okay. We have our first ever annual Classy Crap Pride auction celebrating Pride Month with some of the most fantastic sellers on YouTube. It is literally the gayest auction on YouTube. You gotta come. It's gonna be so fabulous. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have giveaway items. We're gonna have lots and lots of fun. I'll be wearing a tiara because that's what I do. Next Thursday, June the 8th, it starts at 6 o'clock Central, and it goes until we run out of glitter. It starts at 6 p.m. Central, which is 7 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Mountain, and 4 o'clock Pacific. Come see us. You don't have to buy a thing, just support. But there's going to be original artwork. There's going to be beautiful vintage. There's going to be all sorts of classic things. There's going to be, jewelry jars and you name it, honey, it's going to be there. So I hope that you come and join us. And Dawn and Mary are going to bring the fire heat. They're going to have so much fun. So please join us again next Thursday, June the 8th. I will be on Johnny's. I will be on Johnny's channel that morning doing the Poshmark Q&A. So we'll have more information there about the exact lineup of sellers and who's going to be there. But I really would love to see you there. June the 15th on my channel on Glammaz Closet, we are going to have the bar, the BAR, and that's for bad blank resellers. And we're going to have a lot of fun. That's where we just kind of hang out and do really not too much. But again, we do giveaways. And this one, the theme this month is tea and tiaras. So get your tiara straight. And make sure and bring your tea, and we'll be spilling the tea in that particular thing. And then every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central, we do have brunch with Glammaz. Come have brunch with Glammaz, and we just hang out and gossip and talk about reselling news and eBay news and all sorts of stuff.
All right. I want to go ahead and say hello to Huawei, and I'd flip that. Thank y'all very much for coming in. And again, don't forget, we want to raid Susie Woozy's live from the doghouse with Dawn Southern Finds Dawn. So please let's go do that. Also, don't forget, tomorrow morning is Q&A all about Etsy. And then Saturday, I am co-host with Hoosier Stacker with the Hoosier Stacker Bingo, where he does silver giveaways on the bingos. So make sure you check that out. And until we meet again, thank y'all so much for always being here. Please make sure you do hit the thumbs up on your way out, because it is greatly appreciated and does help the channel. And with that being said, like I said before, in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later, peace out. And y'all come back now. You're here. And I want to leave you with one thought, Miss Glammaz. I'm not gay. My ex-husband is.